everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be everything vintage and fun and just we're going to have a really great time. This is first impressions on an entire brand and it is Besame Cosmetics. I picked up all of these products from Besame and we are going to be trying them on together, seeing what it's all about. The reason that I actually wanted to check out Besame Cosmetics is because I've always been interested into the 50s and 60s era. That has always been my thing. I have kind of grown out of the way I used to dress. Let's not even go there. But I still have that vintage, mindset in my heart. I don't think it ever goes away. 1, 2, 3. I have been so excited to dig into this box of all of these Besame Cosmetics. I've been having to hold myself back and not use them, but today is the day. So first of all, I want to say something right off the bat. Oh, this necklace is going to drive me nuts. I can already tell. Anyways, staying on track, I want to just put out there that I know Besame Cosmetics is known for their lipstick. That is what, they are known to do the best and what people always go after, and they have the most choice and variety in that category. What I ended up doing was only purchasing one lipstick, and the reason being, there's a couple, is because I knew I wanted a lipstick from 1969, The Summer of Love, and they only had a sample size in that year, so I ended up just getting that for a lipstick. And also I feel like there's already a bunch of videos out there talking about Besame Cosmetics lipstick. There's so many that you can look up, so I decided to actually purchase face products, lip gloss, lip liners too, so you guys can know how those are as well on top of a lipstick. That way we are able to just dabble in a little bit of everything Besame and kind of just get a really great first impressions of this brand. So Besame Cosmetics did not have a primer. I'm actually going to be trying out something else new and kind of sneaking this in here, and it's the Milani's Strobing and Pore Minimizing Primer. This says, prime skin to create a smooth canvas before applying foundation. The thing that I found interesting though is that this is supposed to be hydrating on top of being pore minimizing. So I was like, ooh, girl. Then also I'm going to be going in with a liquid foundation because they only have powder foundations, which we will get into. We're going to go full coverage today. This is Sephora's 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. I've been dabbling a little bit in Sephora's actual brand lately, and I've tried this once before and I really liked it. And I don't know why I was surprised by that, because you just get it in your head Sephora brand. Same with the Ulta brand. It's kind of just that's not what I'm here for. But I decided to give it a go and I actually really enjoy it. It's super buildable and very moisturizing, which I wasn't expecting because it doesn't claim to do that. I ended up applying a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape and now we are good to go to get into the products. I ended up picking up 2 different face powders. One is a foundation powder and then the other is their Violet Brightening Face Powder. I'm going to talk about the actual foundation powder first. First of all, can we talk about packaging, because that is gorgeous. This is the Cashmere powder and it's their signature compact. I got it in shade Porcelain, and I read in the comments that this is supposed to be true porcelain shade, actually good for people that have super fair complexions, so I'm really excited about that. Yes! This is pretty neat. When you open up the box, it's actually an origami style type box, which I just find interesting. And then you open it up. I'm so excited to see this compact. It looked so pretty. That's tiny. That is so tiny. Oh my god. First of all, once again, the packaging is super gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And I think that, you know, the packaging in itself would probably be worth the price, but I honestly did not look at how many ounces this was or whatever. This really does look like a true porcelain shade. It feels pretty soft. I felt softer though, honestly. When you rub it between your fingers though, it kind of like fluffs out into a really finely milled powder, so there might be hope. I think I'm going to just start out by actually using the puff that it comes with in the smaller areas and then use a brush for the rest of this face. I don't understand how women on social media can like blend in their concealer with pretty faces. Like, you see, I can't even pretend to it. How do they do that?
This is such a tiny little cute mirror. Like, I have to get up like this to actually see what I'm doing.
Oh my god, it looks so flawless underneath my eyes right now. Well, underneath my eye. Now that my face is completely set, I feel like I can tell you a really positive opinion about this powder. You know some of those powders that you'll use and you'll know that your face is not going to last that long? I can tell right away that my foundation is set. But even that being said, it still leaves a skin-like texture to your skin. I'm sure you could cake it on there and really, you know, get a matte finish, but I feel like if you just loosely apply it all over, you can also get more of a natural skin finish. My under eye area looks so flawless right now, you guys, because I get really bad creasing underneath here, and that's not happening at all right now. And the powder has to be freaking miracle worker not to crease on my under eye, and it is looking so good. As of right now, this powder has 2 thumbs up for me, and we'll see how it goes after the rest of my makeup application, but let's move on to the next powder. Again, this box is the same style, and it says for all skin tones. Also, I forgot to mention when you do open up the box, they all say, "Get ready to be admired," and then they also say it in Spanish. Oh, this powder is much bigger, thank God. That's funny because this one was cheaper. I think it was $22 and then the other one was $29. I'll have it all listed, of course. This packaging is beautiful as well. Not as elegant as the other one, but still I think it's really pretty and a vibrant violet color. I think I'm just going to dump some of it in the lid. That's usually what you're supposed to do and what the directions do say to do.
Do.
This is so cool. I thought that the tab was on this part, but you actually pop this off and do it that way, and I think that it will be really mess-free because of that. I've never seen that before. Does anybody else wear all black clothing when they're using loose powder? Because I do. While I was applying the brightening powder on this side, I noticed that the other side of my face started to crease underneath the eye area a little bit, like I usually do. So I just wanted to mention that I did get creasing with that powder. The good news being, when I took this violet brightening powder in, it did correct that, you know, creasiness underneath my eye. I don't see too much of a difference with the brightening violet aspect of it, honestly, but I think that this powder is much better and lighter for setting underneath your eye area and your nose. Of course, that's what it's for anyway, you know, being a nice finely milled loose powder versus the other one that's more of a foundation powder. So I did, you know, I just wanted to use them both and see how both of them would perform, because I know that most people don't want to have to use 2 different powders on their face. The next three products that I got are all lip products. They did have, you know, a rouge and some cheek products and also brushes, but I decided to go with these because I think that these would be the most sought after. Not saying that blushes aren't, but I feel like these ones are more unique to them. So I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup and then we will move on to lips. The first lip product that I want to talk about is one of their lip glosses. I'm pretty sure that they just came out with these not too long ago. The reason that I ended up picking out one of these is because this color really interested me and I felt like I couldn't find something like this somewhere else. So yeah, I just wanted to pick it up for that simple reason and because they did just come out with them, I think. Anyway, this is in shade 414 Tangerine, and the packaging on this, again, is so pretty. Look at the little birds. They're so in love. It says, a treat for your lips with a hint of color, sheer shine, and natural protection. So not only is this going to add moisture to your lips, but it's supposed to be able to create a nice protective layer against, you know, anything that might throw down at your lips. It's really high shine. I can tell it's going to be moisturizing, but it does have a sticky feel. Just to let you know, I feel like everybody always says that a sticky feel is gross and that they don't like it, which I totally understand because that is not something that I always go for. But just keep in mind that if it does have that sticky feel, it's more than likely going to be long lasting. So I really feel like this product, you know, I won't have to reapply it that often and it will just be less hassle. But if you do not like sticky formulas, I do not think that this is going to be for you. Such a beautiful, rich, pigmented color for a lip gloss, you guys. I mean, look at this. I only did 2 coats of this lip gloss and it is so pretty. As soon as I swatched this, that's what I was expecting from it, but this is going to be one of my new favorite lip glosses. I can already tell and I need to buy the rest. This is such a large box for a lip liner, you guys. Again, sticking with the theme, you know, super nice vintage packaging that has a lot of thought put into it. I'm really enjoying that aspect of this, and playing with this makeup, it just makes it even more fun. You know, just digging into something that you can tell somebody really put their time into. This lip liner is double-ended, so this side is rose and then this side is pink. This is actually the lip liner that goes with the lipstick I bought, at least the rose side. So that's the one that I'm going to be using today, but I'm going to swatch both ends for you. I don't know why I just swatched that on my right hand, but I made a total mess of it. This one is pink and then this one is rose. I feel like these colors are really just great original lip liner colors, you know, nothing too fancy or off the beaten track, but they're really true to the shade that it is saying it's going to be. And I like that the rose shade is a little deeper because that's what you need in a lip liner, and the pink is just a really great pink. These feel super creamy. I'm sure that you could just line your whole lip in and see how that goes, which I'm probably going to do for you guys so we can see how it actually works out, and just wear them around like that for a lipstick. That lip gloss totally moisturized my lips too. I cannot believe that's only $5. I forgot that it was only that much. That's insane. That's such a good lip gloss. That lip liner was super easy to use. I decided not to fill in my whole lips because I can tell how it's going to wear, and I feel comfortable on telling you guys that that is a fantastic lip liner. Also, both sides are very even, so I feel like they would be consistent in their formula. Overall, I really recommend that lip liner. Already I can just tell. I don't know about wear time or anything like that, but off of experience and what I know of other lip liners and the texture and the feel, this probably is going to be a really long wearing lip liner. So moving on to my little tiny lipstick. It says, this shade is a true replica of a color from 1969, baby. Out of all of the boxes, this is like the least ornate, so, but it's probably just because it's a sample size. They have a square top instead of a round, and I was actually talking to my mom about this, and she said that they used to do that with all lipsticks almost, and she doesn't understand why they ever stopped doing that, and that it was really fantastic. So I'm really excited to try this because I also feel like the square top is going to make for a really precise application.
Let's go back to far out time with some far out people and some Ruby lipstick man.
We did it! We are completely done with our vintage makeup trip. Did you guys have a good time? I really love the color of that lipstick though, in all seriousness. I feel like it's so pretty and just, I don't know. Even though it's a red shade, it's not necessarily a classic. I feel like it's a little more of a burnty red shade, if that makes any sense. Even though that the formula isn't super moisturizing, it's nothing like a liquid lipstick where it's just gonna and suck the moisture out of your lips. Honestly though, out of everything I tried, I think my favorite thing was the least expensive, and it was that Sweetheart Lip Glaze. I did not expect that whatsoever. Lip liner would probably be my second favorite. I'm not trying to say that the powders are bad or anything like that, because they're not. But first of all, for that price point, you better be a damn good powder, especially when you're that small. Second of all, it creased in my under eye and not only gave creases, but made it look kind of cakey right there and gave texture. And then the brightening powder just acted like a normal translucent powder, in my opinion, that you would set your under eyes with. And that's also coming in at $22. So I don't think that it's necessarily worth that, and that you could find something at the drugstore that would definitely be more suitable. The high points of it though is like the experience of opening up this makeup and feeling fabulous while you're putting it on, and that it's not bad. Like, the rest of my face looks so good. It does. It looks flawless. But as I was like rooting through the makeup and trying everything on, it was just fun. It was fun to look at everything, and while you're applying it, you know, you just feel like an old starlet from the 50s or 60s, and it makes you feel fabulous. As an entire brand overall, I would recommend Besame Cosmetics. It's of course all about what you're looking for, but I would stick with their lip products. That is what they're known for, and it is for a reason. But I just thought it'd be really fun to try out the other things and see what they're all about. But that Sweetheart Lip Glaze though, I mean seriously, $5. That's not too much of an investment. Buy them all. I hope everybody has a beautiful day and that you guys enjoyed this try-on video of an entire brand. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.